Alrighty then. Welcome back, all of my great and glorious advisors. I am your supreme commander, Acid Heads of the Acidonian Empire, the Acidonian Imperium. And let's see, we are currently looking at, see what's going on here. We've got some ships. Looks like we've got two fleets here. Okay, and this is a space yard ship, so trying to remember what all we had going on here. Large freighter. Looks like we're waiting for the Gamma fleet here to get repaired, and the Epsilon fleet is victims. So that's our minesweeper ship. Got a bunch of satellites set up there. We've let's see, we don't really have any. Wrong one. Looks like we've got some ships waiting to get repaired and some new ones coming in here. Razor battleship, that's right. So we've got more ships inbound. We've got ships that are tachyon satellites. Okay, so that's got a full load of satellites there. I believe the idea was to carry those up here, drop them off. What did we have going on here? Not a whole lot. This is a repair ship. We had it heading up to the front. Got to get ready to bash the Bosch up at the front. We had these building satellites, I believe, and they're done. At least that one's done. 'Tis also done. Yep. So, how many are they carrying, though? Star Blazer 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pretty good cargo there. So we could pretty reliably set them up here. And then send it back. "43 satellites. Pretty heavy-duty defensive position there, and we can improve upon it, of course. What have we been researching so far? We've got astrophysics researching for some null space weapons, I would imagine, because those are pretty damn powerful. Temporal technology we are pushing a lot because of the temporal space yards, which are awesome. Large ship construction, really pushing on that. Vehicle systems, reduce the size of those, that's a good thing. We're down the line. Robotics, for better construction, pushing on our resource production here a little bit still. Almost ready for another level of organics. That's not good. A little bit of weapon technology, plasma and torpedo, and temporal weapons. That's about it. Really should be pushing more on temporal weapons. I think they do cost a lot, so I can understand why we've got this stuff researching, because just plasma missiles and torpedoes are good. Temporal weapons are some of the strongest later on, but it can take a long time to get to those weapons, so just having the power of those torpedoes and everything. And we only have we've got 90-ton satellites. What are our satellites? What do we got here? 70, 90, and 90. So we can upgrade these. Have 20 tons left over. Definitely short range. Could probably benefit with an ECM or possibly point defense. The point defense would actually be pretty good in this case, I think. Improved armor there. I think we have some improvements here as well. Yep, mild improvements, but improvements nonetheless. Okay, so we can start building some of our new and improved satellites there. So there it is, 1740. Okay. That's right, wasn't it? Tachyon and defense satellites. So, if our little buddies, and if I'm remembering correctly, yep, Ventindran right there, if our buddies up here decide to get frisky and turn on us, they will be very unhappy trying to get through this particular warp point, as it should be. Up here, I don't see that we have another ship we can use. We have anything building here right at the moment? Yes, we've got a lot of stuff building right here. Alrighty. This is our big production spot anyway. Oops. I'd forgotten we had some other ones. Torpedo satellites. Pretty good distance. Okay, I remember now. These were made to be used in conjunction with each other. Okay. When imagine that these are upgradable at this point. Not sure that we really need to worry about them too much right now. We're on the offensive at this point. But that does not mean we might not find ourselves in a tricky spot. Plant killer? Ah, ship bombardment, that's right. Because we weren't going to mess around, we weren't going to bother with trying to capture planets, we were just going to kill everyone. Rude, but effective. So, got those building there. Let's see. Tons of point defense, some light weaponry, and then a lot of bombardment weaponry here. So definitely designed to get in and just kill things. Planets. Kill the population of the planets. Alright. What else have we got built? Fighter carrier. Looks like we've got a ton of Sky Chaser 2s, or rather, not really sure if fighters are going to be all that useful here. I would imagine there was a reason why I was building them, but I'm just not sure about that right now, because fighters are one of those things that they're really good on defense, they can be good on offense, but just really depends on what they have. And pretty strong force of fighters, though, can sometimes be incredibly useful. I imagine there's a bunch more fighters being built here. Yep. Although that shows that this thing can carry a lot of fighters, so that's going to be a very light complement of fighters there. I don't know what the point of that is. Did I have fighters building someplace else? No. Small plasma missiles. Small alloy burners. Get some more fighters built there to go with our to go here with there. Of course, we got a lot of stuff hanging around for defense on all of our planets. kind of low on radioactives. Doing really good on organics. A little bit low on... No, we were building Traveler 2s up here. How many have we got ready to go? Sky Chaser 2. Looks like that's where we were producing some of the fighters. Another victim. Oh, I love saying that. It's just funny. In a weird kind of way. Extinguisher. Moving along. Just moving along, singing a song. Copyright music 'cause I can. Mahler. I prefer Debussy. But actually, I prefer Tchaikovsky, and yeah, waiting on that. Well, it's got plenty of satellites here to pick up. Beethoven and Tchaikovsky. Vivaldi. But probably Beethoven of all of them. I listen to lots of different kinds of music. You know, I produce music. I listen to lots of different kinds of music. Just checking. Wasn't sure that this thing was recording properly. Yeah. Sorry about that. I was moving my microphone around to try and get some more recording done because I'm doing the English commentary for the NJPW Best of the Super Juniors tournament. So I'm doing recording audio on both computers and rendering stuff out at the same time because my other computer, the Dell, the XPS one, it can handle some stuff. It can handle audio. It's recording things like games, even an old game like this. Recording, it can do it. It's just not very good at it, and I worry that it's going to tax it too hard. So I don't want to push my luck there. The Optiplex model is a proper dual-core computer, so it can handle this stuff a little bit better. Again, for those of you who watch these, I am trying to get enough money together to get a new computer. So down in the description there are links to my website where you can make a donation if you'd like. You can buy a t-shirt for my And Snarkist line of shirts. Buy an album of music if you want. And speaking of which, I should have music turned on. Hold on a second. Always forget to turn that on. Seems like... Yeah, I don't have my albums priced real high. It's just, you know, every little bit helps. You know, maybe I'd be able to get a better microphone with a pop guard and everything. That'd be one of the first purchases I would make, because that alone would improve the quality of my videos, especially when I'm doing things like the orc voices and stuff, because this is just a chatting microphone. It doesn't pick up the deeper stuff. You know, when I kind of start doing the deep, really deep vocal stuff. You know, it doesn't really pick all the bass up, so it still sounds kind of weird, thin. Thin-like. Alright. So I think we can go ahead and kill a turn here. I'm not sure if there's anything else we need to take care of right now. We've got more ships heading up to the front line. We've got these right here that are just kind of chilling for the moment. Can't really do anything else. This ship should be able to repair. Report, there we go. Item, repairs, yeah, 65 kilotons, so we're really low on ammunition though, so once the fleet's repaired back to where it can move, we're going to have to send it back through the warp point to get geared up, or get some more ordnance. So I think we can go ahead and kill a turn here. Do we have any communications we need to worry about? Would appear no. We have quantum engines that got done last time around. I think, yeah, that was applied research done. Weapon mounts. Yeah, we're top level on engines now, so that's good. Go ahead and kill a turn here. And while we're waiting for this to get done, other things besides a computer, I sleep in a recliner, which causes chronic neck and shoulder pain, so that's something else I'm looking to deal with, monetarily speaking. So, yeah, it's not like I'm just some punk begging for money or something for just because I want an easy ride or something. You know, I've talked about it in other videos. I am manic depressive and occupy one of those aggravating areas of society that I'm pretty much unemployable, but not so bad off that anyone's really interested in helping me. Especially since I live in Kansas, which is currently being governed by a fucking idiot who decided it was a good idea to take away food assistance from anyone who actually really needed it. Amongst other things. Very useful. Very far away, but still useful. Alrighty, so do we have enough repair work done here? That would be a no. What is preventing us? This one ship, it looks like. Good grief. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, okay. Still only 2 movement, huh? There we go. Okay, so that kind of leaves us unprotected here. Go ahead and pop back through with both of those ships right quick. Or the fleet and the ship. Just to go ahead and deal with that. Go ahead and wait for some more of our ships to get up from the back here. We can go ahead and send these ones up. Those are still repairing from their refit. Move those forward. And get them into the fleet when we're ready. Or the fleets. We have anything building here? Yep, all kinds of stuff. A lot of it just defensive things. But the nice thing about all that defensive stuff is that you can tie up enemy fleets for ages and ages and ages on that shit. As I stupidly found out in my other campaign as the Orcs, where they managed to tie me up with one friggin' planet because I was a fucking idiot and just kept attacking at the same place instead of seeing if they were also defending the rest of the system as heavily. They were not. Silly me. What do we got building here? Again, so just some basic upgrade stuff. Actually, I think we went up on organics research. Yep. So we can go ahead and upgrade facilities. The ever wonderful quick upgrade button. Alright, so we got that one. We're waiting for more fighters to get built over here. Building an incinerator there. Just building some more satellites there. Just waiting for other stuff to get done, really. Satellite transport and torpedo satellite. I'm kind of thinking we don't really need that because we've got all that other all those other satellites incoming from those other satellite carriers. There's like 2 more satellite carriers packed with the damn thing, so I don't think we really need more of them. I mean, we've already got over 40 satellites setting on this warp point. Oh, no, over 20. It's over 40 on the other one, but 24 on this one and a whole bunch more incoming. And that's pretty hard-ass defense right there. Once it gets really piled in, yeah, because we have this one right here coming in loaded up with even more. I mean, they're the older ones, but that's still going to be some major firepower just hanging out, basically. So I think we can kind of kill another turn or two here. We're almost ready to upgrade robotics again. We're doing pretty good. Just the only thing that worries me a little bit is our radioactives. We're running low on radioactives. But other than that, we're doing pretty good. Finally pushing forward against our little red friends. Which sounds incredibly fucking racist, but it's not. More speciesist, considering they're aliens. Xenoist? Would it be speciesist or a xenoist? Xenophobia? Never thought about that before. I'm kind of thinking about starting up yet another Space Empires 5 campaign, and I was thinking about doing something a little bit silly, like something with just really, really offensive names. I thought it would just be kind of funny to have a ship, an empire called the Cunt Hammers or the Ass Hammers or something like that, and have a ship called the Pussy Driver, really offensive sounding crap if you're easily offended. Highly amusing if you're not. And somewhat juvenile. Or simply have a good sense of humor and find a juxtaposition amusing. I do. And it doesn't even have to be sexual, just anything that's vaguely amusing. Like, an attack ship called the Fluffy Kitty, or the Puppy. But I'm not committed to doing that one. It was just an idea I had. Something that might be amusing. Alright. It's getting loaded up now. We have some more. Yep, right there. Alright. So that's getting loaded up. Got some other ships getting built here. This is slowly but surely getting full. Or at least loaded up a little bit. Do we have anything else over in here? Not really. So yeah, I'll go ahead and kill another turn. I haven't really really talked about my t-shirts a whole lot. I've just kind of mentioned it. And snarkist, just kind of snarky, sarcastic sayings and things on t-shirts. Like one of them is, I'll stop thinking too much when everyone else stops thinking so little. Have you ever tried soul searching? Try it. You may find one eventually. Calling you a pain in the neck would be an upgrade. Let's see. Congrats, your eyes work. I don't care. Stuff like that. Plant killer. Because we're gonna go kill some plants. It would also make a really good backup point defense ship. That thing pretty tanky as far as point defense goes. What the hell did I just do? I don't know what the hell it just did. What did I hit? Resupply at nearest. Okay. Not what I was intending to do, but luckily this one did have fighters being built over here. Don't you hate it when you misclick on stuff? Always annoying. And we have another victim to send to the fray. Alrighty. Just checking on stuff. How is everybody feeling towards this? Amiable, receptive, murderous. Yes, well, you're bastards. You little rodent-looking motherfuckers. I say with a grin on my face. The brain people. The worm eyeball people. And the androgynous grays with red hair people. They were being nice too because they're absolutely no threat whatsoever and they give us technology. And go ahead and kill another turn. Why not? Oh, we need to unload all those satellites. I need to remember to do that. But we're blowing through these turn-ins pretty fast. The AI aren't taking forever and a day to do everything on this one. That orc campaign, boy. Found myself in a pretty rough position right from the start on that one. Surrounded right away, immediately. Oh well, we have a plan. Whether or not we're going to be able to carry it out, that's entirely different matter, but we will see what we can do. The only thing that can be done. But screw it, we're the orcs. We will be fighting till the bitter end if that's what it comes to. And as everybody knows, orcs never lose. Even if you kill an orc, it still wins in the end. Because it had a good fight. And that's all orcs really wants, is a good fight. Alright, so even more stuff being produced or constructed here. Ours are, ooh, popped up. Excellent. Tubular. Okay, so let's see, got that here. Go ahead and send him away. Make sure we don't have any others that have joined in over here that I didn't notice. Nope. See, 53 satellites. That's pretty heavy-duty defense right there. Never mind all the ships we've got sitting here at the moment, but 53 satellites. I mean, anything comes through, it's just going to get hammered. Absolutely hammered. They haven't attacked. They haven't made any kind of move whatsoever over here, which is quite interesting. Strange. Really. Okay, so let's go ahead and there is a resupply depot here. There's all these ships though, it's hard to keep everything supplied. Alright, so no, we don't want the victims there. Go ahead and stick the Star Blazer in there. Crusader, Extinguisher. I think the planet killers, the plant killers, those are gonna roll on their own. I do not know why I did that, because it's right here. Same thing. Warp. Wee-oo. Wee-oo. Yeah, I know the warp thing doesn't sound anything like that, but screw it. Alrighty, so just go ahead and move over here right quick. First thing we're going to do is pull one victim out and its job is to apparently just chase whatever the hell that is around until it gets destroyed. For some reason. At which point we can send this in. This ought to be amusing. Not sure what the hell that was that attacked. Looked like a heavy fighter maybe? Small drone, okay. Yeah, I don't think it's going to survive. Then again, No, of course, it's going to manage to destroy the much larger, more powerful ship just because it is small, apparently. Oh, there we go. But I suppose all of its bombardment weaponry got destroyed, and this thing will probably have planetary defense and just wipe it right out. Then again, guess not. Well, whatever it's firing with, it's doing damage. Slowly but surely. We were gonna wait until these got repaired, I guess. There's no way this is gonna make it back. Oh well. Kill another turn. Oh, we have a political message. Good for us. And they want another revision to peace treaty. And we move forward again. La 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 la. Necron. Undead robot bastards. I imagine the Necrons from Warhammer 40k is where they got that system name. Yay, large ship construction. And in Warhammer 40k, the Necrons are strange. I'm not a huge 40k fan. It's just I'm a casual fan. I enjoy watching battle reports, miniwargaming.com stuff. I like the lore, the videos that Arch Warhammer does, and some of the other stuff. But, as I understand it, the Necrons are one of the, in sci-fantasy worlds, they'd be considered the ancient ones type of, the ancient enemy type of race. In game-wise, they have the capacity to resurrect, because they're basically just animated or possessed robotic creatures, which is probably accurate while being almost entirely wrong. Okay, that's still not full, but it's full enough. It's only gonna be, it's not even a third full. But we'll still go ahead and send it up. Wait, did we have fighters building here too? Can't remember. Nope. Nope. Okay. So yeah, we'll just send this one up. I think we've pretty much got all the stuff we've been building moving up at this point. Little tiny planet there. So we can actually build some more ships now. We've got stuff that's upgraded. Null space shields. It would be against null space weaponry. And can we build... Did we unlock dreadnoughts, or is that the next one? I saw dreadnoughts on there, but I'm not sure if... Yeah, that'll be unlocked next time. Okay, still. Probably could go ahead and upgrade some of our ships here. Not that much. Wait a little bit longer. Temporal tech's coming soon. That's good. I don't really see any point to trying to get null space tech. I want to push the temporal tech a little harder instead. Okay. So our chokers have gotten repaired. Can move them as well as the rest of the fleet up here. Get the planet killer repaired. Oh, it's got its engines up. Log. Report, plant killer. Yeah, let's see, yep, 100%, 100%. So it was still able to fight with two of them, or fire two of them. Oh, that's right. You can't use cargo as a supply. You have to actually have a supply. Thing is, I know there's this pod thing here. But do these work? I think I saw something that they weren't working properly. Don't know. Oh well. We'll give it a shot. Grief. It's a lot of damn engines. Alrighty, a supply ship. Pretty heavy-duty supply ship. Don't get hurt. Call it the Traveler, except it's already being used. So we can't use that one. Okay. Intrepid. There we go. Design type. It is a supply ship. Alrighty. A supply transport. They can carry a huge amount of supplies. But it can also generate quite a lot of its own, which is important for a ship that is designed to maintain a fleet behind enemy lines. Holy shit. That is going to take a long time to get done building. And it doesn't shave off a whole lot. So the amount of time it would take it to get up here would not be saved by any stretch. Really. So let's see which one of these. That one's definitely not. 3, 5, 3, 8. So it's gonna definitely be this one. That's going to take a while to get done, but it'll be incredibly useful once it is. So, something I learned a long time ago playing this game, for anyone who isn't a complete and total veteran and seriously knowledgeable about the game, is doesn't matter how good your fleet is, unless you have quantum reactors and stuff on all your ships, which is actually how I like to design my dreadnoughts, as a matter of fact, because, you know, dreadnoughts, you have lots of room, so I like to go straight resource weaponry, like energy weaponry that only use resources, and like 3 or 4 quantum reactors on the damn things, and maybe even a solar panel. The quantum reactors are better, but sometimes, you know, like a 3-star system, sometimes you can get some extra work out of your solar panels. I'm not sure how different they are in this. Let me check right quick. The difference: solar collector, 60 units of supply per turn for the ship from each star in this system, compared to just 200 units of supply per turn. So yeah, the solar collector, I'm not sure that it ever really matches up to the quantum reactor in terms of just how much supply it can give you. But just having a supply ship built like that one that I just made can be huge for keeping a fleet going behind enemy lines. And of course you can get your colony ships built up and then colonize as you go, after you've cleared out a system and then kind of moved your defensive position forward a bit, which is one of the reasons why I really love playing the spaghetti kind of system. I'm tempted to actually restart the Warhammer campaign using the spaghetti system, because I mean, seriously, I'm not a really great player at this game. I constantly forget to do stuff. You know, I'm not going to give up on it immediately, but I'm tempted to go ahead and restart it with the spaghetti styles map, because this one is just a lot more human player friendly. Because this is just one of those games that the AI, if you give it an inch, it'll take a fucking yard on you easily. You know, because it's just one of those things. It always remembers to do everything every turn, and being human, it's hard to keep up with them sometimes. And having 7 other empires, all AI, you know, 7 AI opponents, that's pretty rough. And I mean, like I said, I'm not like Mr. Super Duper Space Empires guy anyway. So let's go ahead and pop another victim here. Send him up. Doesn't look like there's any And for some reason it did exactly what I didn't want it to do, because I accidentally kept him clicked the entire time, and we're getting harassed all the way by, it looks like maybe a fighter. And now this one is going to be a pain in the ass and do the same thing. Well, at least we won't lose a ship this time. Hopefully. And if there were any mines there, they're gone now. And we need to leave the planet killer alone so we can rebuild. What do we got waiting over here? Just a victim. Hell. Got another Dauntless we can send over. Extinguisher, another victim. Never. Huh. Interesting. Apparently, I never remembered to build sensor satellites anywhere. Odd. Well, that's easily rectifiable. Not that I really need to worry about it clear back there, but what about here? I don't remember. Go ahead and pop a turn. Alien Jungles, name of this track. One of the very first dubstep tracks I ever did. I actually made this one without ever actually listening to dubstep. I read the description and made this based on the description. And it is actually way closer to proper old school original dub step than the stuff that got popular. I like both. It's just that original dub step is supposed to have kind of the step beat, but the dubs, which is the deep beat bass. The nickname for the newer stuff is bro step, often said derogatorily, or in a derogatory fashion, or with a derogatory intent. Alright, we got another planet killer. Plant killer. Move to Alright, so what are we gonna kill now? We gonna kill whatever that is. Don't have a whole lot of ammunition left. Very low resources on these things. That is one of the things I tend to forget to do, is to go ahead and add some more ordnance and supply to them so they can last a bit longer. And our little buddy here is just about out of everything. But this is a planet we can occupy. A rock planet, so... Let's see, I think we've got all this stuff open over here. Do we have anything building here? No, we do not. So... rock. How fast is this? Can we upgrade these guys? Yes, we certainly can. Big time. I think that's all we can... Oh, we can actually put more engines on these things? I was unaware. We can take the supplies off of that. We don't really need them to act as scout ships anymore. Okay, not good enough on that yet. Probably take the sensors off too, because again, we don't need them to act as scout ships. So way faster, and they should get built quicker. That's it, weird. Must have forgot to upgrade the rock ones and upgraded the others. Alright, excellent. So we can get one of those. 2 year or 2 turns. That's pretty damn quick. I like it. See, I think what we should do here, we've cleaned out the system more or less from what I can see. Let's go ahead and take this choker and move it up, see what's going on over here. Nothing. So we can go ahead and just move on up. And move here. What we're going to do is go ahead and oops. Move forward. Because, yeah, I mean, that's, pretty much what all we need to do here is go ahead and establish a base here, get it building. We can kind of move up our satellite defense grid to the next warp point, and then on the next one we'll probably just go ahead and push forward. It might be a little bit slow doing it this way, but it's a bit safer, I think, in the long run. Think might go ahead and where is it? Pull the Star Blazer out. Go ahead and apparently it is not considered to have any orders at this point. So we're going to go ahead and build, how many was it? 19, I think. Defense satellites. This is one of those ones that good grief. See, I'm tempted to go ahead and use the plasma missiles because they actually do more damage at this point than our Tachyon cannons. But the Tachyon cannons fire faster, I believe. Slightly faster, very slightly, so whew. Maybe instead of just one or the other, we'll do like 10 defense satellites and 9 Tachyon satellites. Split it. Because that's one of those things, I mean, once we get a supply depot on the planet there, that'll take care of any issue with either ordnance or supplies, so that's not a big deal for those. How long is that going to take? 7 and 5, that's going to take a while to get done entirely, but oh well. We're already moving up a pretty hefty force of the things. It was like 20-some, wasn't it? Quite a few. More than enough to make it unpleasant to try and come through, really. And I think we had another one moving up, didn't we? It's a planet killer. Survivor. That for some reason, I'd swear this thing has just been sitting here forever. With no movement for some reason. I don't know. Could be mistaken. Didn't we have another satellite carrier moving up? There it is. So that'll couple, 3 more turns, and it'll be moved to where we can drop its satellites on the new defensive position. Probably go ahead and take care of a few loose ends here right quick, and then call this a report, an episode. Get all that stuff moving up. The only drawback of building all that stuff so far back behind the lines, but definitely upped our production rates considerably in the long run. Alright, so we went up a level on torpedo construction, or torpedo weaponry. That's pretty good. Some more stuff built there. Do we have any communications to worry about? They want to revise the treaty again. To pretty much the exact same thing. Okay. That would appear to be the last of the victims. Pop another turn, get that colony ship built, get it on its way. Probably go ahead and kill enough turns to get that ship, the colony, made and get it started, and then that's when I'll end the episode, the report. So it did get through there. Interesting. 33 of the damn things. Always falls, it always falls, it always falls, it always falls. Into your life, some rain will fall. Into your life, some rain will fall. To your life, some rain will fall. Always falls, it always falls, it always falls, it always falls. Life, some will fall. Into your life, some rain will fall. Into your life, some rain will fall. Always falls, it always falls, it always falls, it always falls. Your life, some rain will fall. Always falls, it always falls, it always falls, it always falls. Life's rain must fall. Intrepid. Getting built, a little bit longer to go. Stuff's getting built, a little long time to go. Stuff's getting done there. Let's make sure haven't forgot to upgrade anything. Else the Robotoid factories. Anything else? Yay, one more turn to temporal tech and then we can start getting some temporal space yards. Yeah. Yeah, boy. Those things are nice. We're back. And we're back from the dead. We're back. And we're back from the dead. Drumming acid heads. Yeah, rave boy, wah 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 wah. Temporal technology. Yes. See how much difference that'll make. Here. I don't suppose by any chance that it'll allow me to actually put one of each on. 4,000 compared to 2800. Nope. Gotta get rid of the original one first. But boy, howdy, is that ever worth it. Where is our space yard ship? Uppy Grady time. Can upgrade the engines too. I think we can upgrade those. Or save a little bit of space there. $2,000 compared to $1,800, so not really much of a difference there, but enough that I'm going to go ahead and change it out. Actually, it does quite a considerable amount more repairs. 30,000 more repair, 200,000 more construction. So, and a hell of a lot more repair facility. So, either way, it is definitely an improvement. Also improved armor, definitely improved engines. Overall, improved. Improved our temporal sensors as well. So very tempted to just leave that the fuck alone and let that carry on. Not sure if I want to put a temporal facility on all of them though, because they, if memory serves, they use a shitload of radioactives compared to the regular one. Yeah, but not as much minerals. Slight savings in minerals, but a hell of a lot higher radioactives cost. Oh, but we're doing fine on radioactives, so it's not a big deal. And yeah, I mean the difference though, 2,800 versus 4,000 base. That is significant. And this one, I think we're still waiting for this thing to transform over. Yes, we are. This one too, it looks like. Carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide. No atmosphere at all. That's why those bastard Necrons were able to push so hard in the other campaign, is because I gave them no atmosphere is their basic because almost everyone else I put is oxygen, so I thought at least a couple of them I should make something different. So that was probably a mistake. That probably gave them a bit of an advantage, because there's a lot of the planets in like areas like this when no atmosphere. So yeah, that was probably a bit of a mistake. Alright, so what else we got? Satellite transport moving in. The Mauler we can move up. Can you imagine all the little ships that it would take, you know, like the resupply depot on these planets? You know, on this one, its resupply depot distributes up to 1,300 ordnance and up to 3,250 supplies to vehicles in the system. You can imagine all the little tiny pod ships that must be racing around resupplying stuff. That's just crazy. And I stupidly stopped this. But once this is completed, that'll get done a little tiny bit faster. That was a mistake. I should not have done it on that one. That was dumb. Oh well. Too late now. It's not like we really need it right away. Beginning to wonder if we managed to break the little fuckers already, because we have not really heard any kind of response from them, and the other ones haven't been up to a whole lot that I've been able to see either. So I'm beginning to wonder if we've become so dominating at this point that they're just giving up. I've never really known the AI to just roll over that easy. So they could be turtling on us. I don't know. I mean, we've got a hell of a lot of territory we've taken. We're doing really good. We've got a pretty strong military. Our defenses are pretty sturdy enough. I mean, all these defensive, all of this stuff is pretty out of date at this point, I think. It's still just kind of plugging away there. No communications from anyone. Receptive. Okay, so they're not angry with us. They're just kind of hanging out all up here. I mean, if these guys have this entire area to themselves and these guys are building up in here, I mean, we've got a much wider empire so far, and we definitely have a lot of planets that we've taken over. We can expand some more, but right now we're doing fine. I don't see why they would be giving up on us. I mean, I guess these guys are trying to get by on 3, 6, 7 systems, so, and if they're not very good systems, that can be bad for them. But still, like I said, I've never really known them to just give up. So it's a little weird. There's some battles going on between our other two buddies. It is just kind of strange, though. I mean, I used cheat codes a couple of times, but nothing too major. Shouldn't have broke it. Hell, I did that in emergency, because they were pushing so hard. Now we haven't really seen anything out of them for quite some time, so Either they've given up, which I'm not going to hold my breath on that one, or they are seriously turtling up and we're going to have to tread very carefully. Alright, so 12,000 is not a great amount to work with there, but we can roll with it. Go ahead and get that in. Resupply depot. Spaceport. What kind of production rates do we have here? Really good radioactives, which is useful. There's really only a couple of planets here, so yeah. Medium, small. I'm not really going to worry about the rest of the system. I don't think we even really need that here, honestly. Just worry about those and get a radioactives collider going and get some of that stuff going. Maybe just in case, we'll go ahead and pop in a planetary shield next to resupply depot. I think that'll do us pretty good there for the time being. Right now, just kind of that one still hasn't made it over here. Oh, he's still hanging out here, isn't he? Satellite transport. Need you up here. And we'll go ahead and kill another turn. And now we have communications. Please ally yourself with us. Ooh, they want to share technology. But am I going to benefit from that as much as they are? Oh well. It's not like it's really going to benefit them too much. Because we've already gotten to one of the major technology things as far as temporal technology goes, is the temporal space yards, because those things are beast. We're doing pretty good on everything else. Go ahead and get those other satellites dropped off, then I'll save it. And speak of the little red devils themselves, here they come. What are they going to bring? Is it going to be good enough? There's a lot of them. Looks like they are definitely taking it to the satellites there. But they've taken some hits. Battleship not faring too well. Dauntless still hanging in there. They have not killed all of the satellites. Killed quite a few of them. And that was all of them. So and they didn't send anything else through, so that could have been the biggest thrust they could manage for now. We're going to be dropping off some more satellites, and I think we're going to need to build some more here pretty soon and put them into play. Might need to go ahead and pull some research points away from some of the other stuff and start researching bigger satellites. I don't know. The smaller ones, you know, it's a trade-off. You can put more weaponry and stuff on the bigger ones, but they cost more and they take up more space, so you can't carry as many. Civics, cloaking, weapon mounts, phased energy, ship capture, warheads. Got a few technologies from them. Civics might be useful. I think that improves diplomacy, so not hugely so. Combat. Let me see here. So they came through a 6 cruiser, light cruisers, a cruiser, a medium freighter, a destroyer, and a large freighter. We started with 33 satellites, ended with 4, and all of our ships survived. So they were able to take out a lot of the satellites. But fortunately for us, we just had more ready to pop down, although apparently not a complete complement. And these are not upgraded ones either. That guy up. The Mauler took a hell of a beating. What else? We got anybody else just kind of hanging out back here where they're not really needed? Doesn't look like it. Oh, I know what happened. You can't have a ship building without a space yard, so that got completely removed. Doy. Oh well. C'est la vie, as the saying goes. We have anything building here right now? Just some regular stuff. No biggie. Do have that building. Just leave that stuff alone. Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and save here. Cancel. Save game. Turn 17. Save it. And we'll see you on the next one, everybody. Yeah, don't forget to share the video, like it, subscribe if you haven't already, and all that good stuff. And again, if you have the, if you'd like to check out the t-shirts and my music and all that stuff, check out the links in the description. Or if you can spare a little bit for a donation. Again, I tried to set up the whole donation thing through YouTube system. I never could get it to go through. I'm in good standing, no problems with YouTube in that regard. It just would never finish sending the information on their side for some reason, and I've had a PayPal thing set up for ages and ages, so I've got a button on my website that you can make a donation through PayPal. It's completely secure, very trustworthy site, of course. And it's just my website. There's a link to my website in there, and it's just in the welcome, the first forum board welcome, and then it's under it's something like help keep the site alive or something like that. if you can spare a few dollars for that. And again, everything. My focus right now, of course, as I was saying earlier, is to get a new computer, microphone, and stuff to improve the quality of my videos. So any help you can give in that regard, even if it's just sharing the video, liking and subscribing and watching the videos, all that good stuff, any help you can give in any regard is very much appreciated. Thank you one last time for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Bye, bye.